Come with us as we explore the Disney resorts. Let's go. We are starting out at a beautiful day at Disney Springs where we parked our car and are going to have a delicious lunch and head over to see some resorts today. Disney Springs is a great spot for shopping, restaurants, and just looking at all the amazing things. We are eating lunch at the Polite Pig and got a board for two, which comes with brisket, sausage, chicken, and sides. And this is some flavorful barbecue. Then we headed over to the Lego store to see some of the amazing Lego displays. And luckily for us, there is boat transportation at Disney Springs over to our first resort that we're headed to see, Old Key West. Let's go. Taking a boat to our first resort to Resort Hop, smell the smells, and eat some yummy food. The boat ride over to Old Key West is beautiful and relaxing as we get to go by the beautiful golf course on this bright, sunny day. Old Key West has an old Florida vibe, full of relaxation and coastal vibes. It is a beautiful place to sit and relax. This is a beautiful, really low-key resort. There's golfing. There is a beautiful pool with a sandcastle, very kid-friendly, and just different sports activities. You can rent bikes, you can play cornhole, all kinds of things. So this is a DVC club resort, and this is one that we've never been to. So very rare. We've seen almost all the Disney resorts. We wanted to take a minute to come see Old Key West. It is definitely pretty. We are not getting anything to eat or drink here because we just ate at the Polite Pig and we are still so super full. So we are about to continue on our way to our next resort. I think we might hit up, I don't know, whatever suits our fancy. Not sure yet. We're gonna this time hop on a bus, take a bus to one of the parks, and then hop on transportation from there to head to our next resort. Let's go. We're taking a second to walk by the Old Key West pool. On our way out is a beautiful pool with a huge sandcastle, great vibes, and a great place to get drinks. Now we're gonna hit the bus to head to Magic Kingdom and go to our next resort. Getting off our first Disney bus, there's just something special about a Disney bus. The air, the smells. Yes, I'm a dork. I even love how everything smells. We just rode a bus over to Magic Kingdom, and now we're heading to the monorail and gonna check out the Magic Kingdom resorts. Even when you're not going into the park, it is so refreshing to stand outside the Magic Kingdom and hear the music, see the flowers, and I just love walking by here, even if I'm not going in. So we're heading over to the monorail now. Next stop, the Polynesian. Again, the smells. I wish I had a 4D camera so you could smell the smells. And what's so cool about coming to the resorts is they all have their own stores. They all have different drinks and lounges and cafes. So you can just experience all of that at all of the different ones. And I love looking at all the special merchandise. They have different stuff at every resort. How cute. A little Stitch charm for your bag and his little swim trunks. And these are the shoulder pals that sit on your shoulder. He's adorable. They have a magnet that goes underneath your shirt and then he sticks to it. So he can ride on your shoulder all day. It's the cutest thing. I have a Ratatouille one like that and I love it. And then they always have t-shirts and again, lots of different ones at every resort. And then they always have a selection of ears and hats. And this store, because it's at the Polynesian, and this is Moana's Moki Tower, also has lots of Moana merchandise. And there's Hey Hey. Look at the cute little hey hey shoulder buddy. Disney's Polynesian has absolutely beautiful grounds and a gorgeous pool. At nighttime, all these tiki torches are lit up with fires, and it's beautiful. This is the new Polynesian Towers. Look at this cute little sitting area and even this little slope. This would be a perfect spot. You have a direct line sight view of their fireworks at night. See, that's what I love about Disney. They just, all the little details, all the little details.
Now we are walking over to the Grand Floridian from the Polynesian, very close proximity.
Grand Floridian, so grand.
The Grand Floridian always just feels like a perfect place for a princess for me. It gives Cinderella vibes and I love it.
We made it in perfect timing in the Grand Floridian to sit in the lobby for a little while in a comfy chair, take a relaxing rest, and listen to some beautiful piano music. What a perfect day! Day 2 of our resort hopping trip. We are up and ready and parked at Disney Springs and heading to the Skyliner resorts today. Can't wait to get on the Skyliner and ride. And those are all some of my favorite resorts. So here we go.
Disney Springs is hopping today, even though it is early in the morning. There are already some visitors out enjoying the 4 different areas of Disney Springs. There is great shopping and great eating. So if you've never come to Disney Springs, definitely come and give it a visit. Quick tip, if you're planning on resort hopping, park at the Orange Lot.
Here comes our bus. We're starting at the Art of Animation on our Skyliner tour. And this bus has my favorite character, Donald Duck. Here we go. Here we are at Art of Animation. This is actually somewhere we've never stayed, and it's also somewhere that we've never come and visited. So we're gonna go check it out. Here we go. I saw a character up here a minute ago. Maybe he will still be there when we walk up here.
No character, it was Chip and Dale, but we missed them. They had already scurried away before we were able to see them, but we will take a peek at the front of the resort, gives nods to all of the characters that are featured here. It is really pretty.
So like I said before, the different stores have different items, and so it's kind of hard to find Lightning McQueen stuff sometimes, unless you go to Hollywood Studios, but they have Lightning McQueen themed family suites here, so lots of Lightning McQueen themed things in the gift shop. And Toy Story, and of course Little Mermaid. Oh, how cute. I have never seen these before. Oh my goodness, look at the little flowers. You can make a little bouquet. Gosh, I love Disney stuff. It just makes me happy. Oh my goodness. The last thing I need is another cup in my closet. But I love this because it has characters that you don't normally see on things. Like the penguins from Mary Poppins, which is one of my favorite movies, the Three Caballeros, and then it has some popular characters too, but like you can't find Dalmatians on many things. Dumbo. I love this top. It's $45. $45. So pretty though. This is another favorite cup, the Disney Trash Can cup. That is like iconic. Oh, the pool area is so pretty. Looks like it's got a lot of nods to Nemo. You see Nemo over there in the sea anemone and the turtle. It is such a beautiful day to be in the pool too. Pressure washed the concrete behind me, so it's kind of loud. But hey, that's a good thing about Disney. Everything is always like pristine clean. But look at the walk by this lake. That's what's so nice about resort hopping. Like everywhere is just so pretty. And so even if you don't go to the parks, just walking around and seeing some of the pretty resorts, getting their snacks and getting their special drinks. And then you can also kind of check out where you might like to stay in the future. So we're heading up to the Cars building here now at Art of Animation Resort. I love that movie. And some of the pictures that I've seen have some really cute places to take pictures, and it's just themed really cute. So we're gonna see. Oh my gosh. My son was obsessed with the Cars movie, and he would have loved staying here when he was little. I feel so bad we've never stayed here. This is the cutest. You've got little cozy cone cabanas around the pool. That is adorable. And then look, there's Fillmore's organic fuel. And then the building is called the Willwell Motel. This is just adorable. Something else is different about this resort is that the doors to the rooms are actually inside. A lot of the doors at Disney in the resorts, no matter what level you're staying at, the doors open up to the outside. This one is inside. The entrance to the pool is the Cozy Cone Motel. That is so cute. So that's how, and then Casa de la Tires. We'll walk over there in a second. But this way you've got Sarge, and then we're gonna see Mater in a second. I don't want to get these people on video. And then we have Mater, Tow Mater. Has welcome to Tow Mater. It has the sign. So cute. Here's Ramon and Flo. Mater in the Cozy Cone, and then on up here is Doc. There's Doc right up here in the Sheriff. I love the walkway, even looks like a road. That is just more of Disney's attention to detail. All right, let's get up here and see the Sheriff and Doc. Here's the Sheriff and the Welcome to Radiator Springs sign. And then that goes back into the Nemo and over there at the main pool. And then Ornament Valley Radiator Springs on the other side. And then here's Doc Hudson. And then that's the way you go into Radiator Springs. I love it. We definitely have to stay here at some point. This is going to be on my bucket list. Definitely on the bucket list is the Cars Family Suites now. So we're heading over to the Disney Skyliner, which honestly is another thing that makes Art of Animation an amazing place to stay, because the Skyliner is so convenient. But then you can also see Pop Century, which we have stayed at many times, is just right over there on the other side of the lake from Art of Animation. It is usually definitely cheaper than Art of Animation. And the theming to me is just okay. I mean, it's cute. It's like all the pop stuff from like the 80s and the 70s, and I mean, it's definitely cute. And the benefit of it is, if you want to save a little bit of money, the rooms are super nice and they've just been remodeled, but it's right here at the Skyliner, which is also great. So let's go get on the Skyliner.
Good morning.
Good morning. You too. I love the Skyliner. And we're off.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot International Gateway.
Here we are at Caribbean Beach. That's kind of what these buildings look like. We just got off the Skyliner and we are headed over here kind of to the main area where the main pool and restaurant and all that is. The beach area over there with some hammocks, and then that over there is Port Royale where the main pool is, and then over there behind that is the Riviera where we're headed next. Here's what the buildings look like at Caribbean Beach. There's the Caribbean Beach pool area. They've got a big slide coming down out of that fort looking thing. Pretty cool area. There's the Caribbean Beach lobby. It's really beautiful. Looks very beachy and breezy. Alright, let's go look at the store. Caribbean Beach themed stuff is super cute. You can buy Christmas ornaments everywhere you go. There's special ears and bags, and of course shirts. Lots of Stitch stuff. There's the 2026 ears. It's nice, just grab a drink, tour the resort, browse in the stores. It's a magical time. Well, we had a snack. We sat in a cozy lobby for a little bit here at Caribbean Beach, had a drink, toured the shop, and now we're gonna head on over to the Riviera. We really can walk to the Riviera from here. We could ride the Skyliner, but it is literally right in front of us, so we're just gonna walk. But a nice little cozy resting spot at Caribbean Beach, and now we're on our way again. Let's go see the Riviera. You can see this is how close the Riviera is to Caribbean Beach. There's where we just came from with the lobby and the pool over that way. So we're gonna walk this way and head over. Riviera Resort. Beautiful pool area. Games on the lawn. Go right inside the Riviera Resort, right outside the lobby on either side. There's little balconies out there that you can sit in with cozy furniture, and it's a great place to sit and look out at the water and at the lawn.
Oh, yeah, you have to roll.
And you do a somersault.
Very relaxing atmosphere. The grounds are beautiful. We have really found that probably the biggest difference between Disney Value, Moderate, and Deluxe is really the grounds. The rooms are just as nice in a Value resort. There's really not that big of a difference. So really you're paying more for the grounds and the amenities when you stay at a Moderate or a Deluxe resort. There's Caribbean Beach back over there, and then the Skyliner. And we are headed back over to the Skyliner. There's the second pool. Very pretty resort.
We are now traveling along Buena Vista Drive. This roadway and the city of Lake Buena Vista were established in 1969 when Walt Disney World Resort was first being developed. They are both named after Buena Vista Street in Burbank, California, where the Walt Disney Company headquarters are still located today.
We have arrived at Epcot. There's the French Pavilion.
We are now arriving at Epcot. To all who come to this place of joy, hope, and friendship, welcome. Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin,
I love when we
please
land.
supervise children. Collect your
Because it
belongings
looks like you're gonna
and
crash,
watch your step.
but
Thank you
not.
for flying with us. Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente.
And that's such a smooth landing.
Por favor.
So now we have arrived at the Epcot resorts, which are my favorite on Disney property. So you see right behind me there, you can actually take boats over to these resorts. But what is so nice is you can also walk right in and out of Epcot from the boardwalk, the beach club, and the yacht club. So we are headed over that way. If you stay on a Skyliner resort, a resort that's on the Skyliner line, you actually can ride the Skyliner straight to Epcot or to Hollywood Studios. And you have buses that can take you, or monorail, to Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. But let's make our way over to the boardwalk. It has my favorite restaurant, the Cake Bake, which we will have to stop in and visit. Always, they have different decorations every season. So we're walking over that way to my favorite resorts. Let's go. So coming off of the walkway from the Skyliner in Epcot, that way is the Beach Club and the Yacht Club, Swan and Dolphin. And then this way is to the boardwalk, which is right over there. There's the boat you can take. And there are docks at each of the resorts. You can also take a boat from here over to Hollywood Studios, which is what we might do in just a bit, and then head back to Disney Springs to our car from over that way. And here's the boardwalk. It's beautiful lit up at night. And Cake Bake is right here on the end, which is where we're about to go to see if we can get a walk-up bar seat. Let's go see if we can get lucky today. So this restaurant is now decorated for spring. We saw it at Christmas. It's absolutely gorgeous and it smells divine. And then there's the bakery. We'll definitely hit that in a minute. have a great menu here. Their salads are delicious. Chicken piccata is amazing. And my pink lady margarita is to die for. And of course, this dusted glitter, my favorite part.
Hey, cheers.
And here is the beautiful club from Cake Bake, the 12-layer club. $28, plenty to split. We actually split it with another couple when we came in December, and it was a great midday snack. And it is delicious with all the avocado, tomato, and bacon and meat. And here's the bakery side. The cakes are beautiful, but the macarons are amazing. And they have beautiful little gift shop. And look at those cakes.
What's most popular? What's most
You can rent these little bikes, take a boat. Beautiful day. We are going to take a boat ride from the boardwalk over to the Swan and Dolphin. We've been on all the transportation this trip: buses, monorail, boats, Skyliner. Fun times. There is a convention center here. It's super nice. I presented there before at a national conference. There's little their dining spaces, soda fountain, eats, drinks, and looks like ice cream sundaes. Let's go see if we can find their pool. Okay, first impressions. This is nice. I like the fact that it's on Disney property, that it is close to the boardwalk, and the convenience for the price you can get the rooms. It sounds like a pretty good deal. It's a nice little shade. I do notice a difference in the upkeep and the niceness is because of the Disney resort. Love your outfit. Thank you. Huge arcade. Huge. Let's see what the pool's like. Definitely doesn't have the Disney resort smell. It's got a nice gym area. Let me say, it doesn't smell bad. It just doesn't have the, thank you. It doesn't have the, I don't know, the iconic Disney resort smell. Looks like they have some little paddle boats you can rent. That's fun. A beach area, a playground, And then here is the pool. It's just a pretty basic, looks just like a pretty basic rectangle pool. And honestly, a lot of the extra pools at a lot of the resorts do look like that too. So it's got the bar and restaurant area over by the pool. Definitely a nice place, and the proximity is really convenient. Okay, so we found another pool. Pretty water. This is a nice pool for sure too. I don't see a, oh yep, they do have a water slide.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Pretty area. Looks like they have beach volleyball hammocks. There's a nice playground over here. Lots of area to sit out in the sand. This is definitely nice. Very nice place. And like I said, sometimes you can find deals where this is cheaper to stay than some of the Disney resorts, but you still have the convenience of being on property and all of the Disney transportation. So we just saw this one in Dolphin, and we have walked back over to the boardwalk. Gonna go inside the main lobby here and then catch a bus back to Disney Springs. So you walk back onto a Disney Run resort and you've got the themed music. There's just a difference. But Swan and Dolphin was definitely nice, especially for the location and the fact that I know sometimes you can find it at really great prices. Rainbows and Threads store at the boardwalk. Ooh, I love that spirit jersey. That's so pretty. That's something I haven't seen in another store.
That's amazing. Yeah, I'm out on Long Island. Yes, she was.
And they have Pandora. Some Lily Pulitzer. Let's go take a look at the Disney Boardwalk bag. That is so cute. That's a shirt I haven't seen in another place. And of course the collection of ears, sweatshirts, charms. There's the 2026 merchandise. Look at the cute mini Crocs. So adorable. Mickey luggage, Boardwalk Road, Boardwalk Cups. Oh, and the Boardwalk ears. That is all adorable stuff. We have a little mini bakery with some of the baked goods you can get in the parks. Like us, and they always have this stuff you can go take back to your room and cook. But for us, when we're on a trip where we're not really going to the parks, it's good to know we can pop into a bakery like that and grab something. There's several stores here actually at the boardwalk. Their cute little window display. I love this porch area at the boardwalk. Such a nice place to sit and relax. Let's go inside. Boardwalk is a beautiful lobby. I love this horse display. It was so pretty at Christmas. And of course it smells amazing. This is beautiful back here. There's a really pretty like lounge area. Isn't it beautiful? These are so pretty. And I love this area. And this is where sometimes we just come to sit and relax when we're on our resort days. Because it is so quiet and cozy. It's a great place to just get a drink and, or not, just come sit up here and relax. I love the feel of this resort. It is definitely on the bucket list to stay. Well, it is about 1:30 and we have went to Disney Springs, took a bus to Art of Animation, explored Art of Animation, hopped on the Skyliner, came to the Epcot resorts and walked around the Riviera, the boardwalk, Swan and Dolphin, back to the boardwalk, had lunch at Cake Bake, and I think now we are going to head back to our resort. We are actually staying off property this time at Compose, and I'm going to do a review of that hotel, and we are going to hit the Lazy River and the pool for a bit before tonight we get back out, and we're going to try to snag a seat at the bar at California Grill because it is literally about $100 per person to eat there, but the bar has small bites and it is a perfect spot to watch the Magic Kingdom fireworks from the roof, and they actually pipe in the music from the fireworks so you can see it just like as if you were there. So that's the plan for tonight. We're gonna cool off in the pool a little bit because it is a balmy 88 degrees today, and then head back out on our adventures this afternoon. How it tells you when the next bus is. Makes it very convenient, and we did this perfect. Looks like the next Disney Spring bus will be here in like 4 minutes. That's awesome. 3 minutes.
We enjoyed some relaxing lazy river time at our resort, and we are on a boat heading to a new resort. Let's see if you can guess which one it is.
The Port Orleans pool. Here is Port Orleans. We just rode the boat, but we're from Disney Springs over to Port Orleans. We're gonna eat at Sasagula, get some gumbo, and probably a beignet. Let's do it. This is the quick service at Sasagula, the quick service restaurant inside Port Orleans. And the food is usually really good at all of these quick service places. So I don't know about that beef and shrimp burger. That's kind of interesting. But they also have jambalaya, gumbo, and that is what we are here for. But that create your own, that looks really good too, whatever that is. Here's that create your own. You select 2 sides and a protein. And that looks really yummy also. We're here for the gumbo. We've got fun. Sorry. Here's the gumbo, the jambalaya. With jambalaya and that gumbo. This looks delicious. Let's see. We ate for $25. Not bad. Yummy, yummy beignets.
I thought they had the raspberry swirl or something.
No, we missed those. They're over.
Oh, yes?
Yep, these will be just as good. They're so warm. Inside, yummy, yummy with caramel sauce. I've wanted to come get these the last 2 Disney trips and we haven't had time. And they were well worth the wait. This way is the arcade. This is a really pretty resort too. This is a moderate resort. There's the lobby. And we're gonna check out the store. It's called Jackson Square.
So this one's not getting makeup. So Lindsay, what is in your area of expertise? I'm happy to get that.
Beignet all day. I could beignet all day with those beignets I just ate. There's the 2026. And then, of course, because we are at a New Orleans themed resort, they have lots of Tiana merchandise. So cute. Look at the alligator. Oh my gosh. Louie, he's so cute. And I love this little bug zapper. Well, I guess it's not a bug zapper. We wouldn't want to kill Tiana's little bug friends. It's just a little cage, I guess. Wearable firefly. Cute, cute. And we're gonna go walk around outside for a little bit before we head back to the boat. I do love this resort at night with the street lights and the wrought iron and the jazz music. Has a really fun vibe. We were gonna listen to some live jazz music in the Scat Cat Lounge. Don't know if we still will or not. We've had a long day. We might go back. There's their arcade. Just a really pretty vibe.
We decided to head on back over to Disney Springs. What a beautiful boat ride with it all lit up at night.
Day 2 of exploring resorts. We've been all over the place and now we're finishing it at Disney Springs. We're walking through, hearing some great live music and headed back to the car so we can rest up for day 3 tomorrow. Thanks for joining us.
And we are back at Disney Springs for day 3, coming down the escalator from the orange lot. It really is the best place to park if you're planning on catching a bus from Disney Springs to go resort hopping. While we're walking, have you heard the story of the trash cans for Walt Disney World? Of course, they're all themed for whatever land they're in, but also Walt never wanted anyone to have to walk far to find a trash can. And so he measured the distance between trash cans with how long it took him to eat a hot dog, and it was about 30 steps. So you should find a trash can about every 30 steps at Disney. The buses are also pristine clean too, and the air condition feels great. It is a great way to take a ride to your destination.
Day 3 of our resort hopping trip. We just made it off the bus to Wilderness Lodge. Something we've never done on all of our Disney trips is head over to the stables at Fort Wilderness to see the horses that they use in different parades and on Cinderella's carriage. So we're heading over there today, but first we're going to take a peek inside the Wilderness Lodge and then head on over and catch the bus from here to the Fort Wilderness Campground and head over to see the horses. So that's something we're really excited about, because even though all the years we've been coming to Disney, there are still things we've never done. So come along with us, let's go. Fort Wilderness has one of the most beautiful lobbies, especially at Christmas. This lobby just feels like Christmas to me when I walk in with a huge tree. But it's beautiful all year round.
Taking the bus over to the stables, it is a beautiful ride through the wilderness.
The new Lakeshore Resort being built at Walt Disney World over here at Fort Wilderness is going to be beautiful. And now we're headed over to this Tri-Circle D Ranch to go and see the horses. Let's go. That is a massive horse. Hey, Buzz. Too pretty. There's Prince. And Jet. beautiful. Y'all are just beautiful. And huge. Oh, you got an itch. I see the lake just up ahead. You can kind of get a sneak peek through these trees of what looks like the roofs of what looks like cabins. They're going to be at the new Lakeshore Resort, and looks like a lot of them will be right on the water. Can't see much because of course the fencing, but it's going to be a neat new place to stay. Like volleyball nets, some beach area. You can do boat rentals. Lots of fun activities. And we're about to hop on that boat to head on over to Magic Kingdom.
Here we are back at Magic Kingdom to hop on the Monorail. Look at these crowds.
So at first, I'm gonna be honest, when we decided that we were just gonna come down and not go to the parks because the tickets were outrageous this weekend, I was a little disappointed. And I was like, gosh, I can't believe I'm going to Disney and not going to the park for at least one day. But I'm gonna tell you, looking at the wait times, this week has been insane crowded. The crowds at Magic Kingdom today are nuts. So, I mean, honestly, we've had the best time. It has been leisurely, we're not exhausted, and we've gotten to see all the resorts. We've had some great food. We've done all the Disney transportation, and it has still felt magical. So even if it sounds crazy not to go to the parks, you can still definitely find some fun and some magic here at Disney World, eating all the food, smelling all the smells, and the boat rides, the monorail rides, even the bus rides, all the things. It's been really fun. So I think now we're gonna hop on a boat to head over to the Grand Floridian and walk around, and then I think we're gonna try to hit the new lounge at Polynesian, the Wailulu today. The food is supposed to be really good. They're supposed to have really good drinks, and it's right on the water at the Polynesian, so that's where we're headed. Let's go. And look at this little bitty ride. See? We've just escaped all those crowds. We're about to go back to Peace and Serenity right over there at the Grand Floridian. Maybe we'll get to hear the pianist again today.
And enjoy your cruise, and we'll have you at your port of call in just a few minutes. Thanks for sailing with us.
The walk was really easy from the Grand Floridian over to the Polynesian. And here we are. Probably gonna try Trader Sam's because we've never done it before. We're gonna see. We're here to try Wailulu, the lounge over at Polynesian, and get some lunch. See what we're gonna get. Bar seating is open, so you don't have to wait on the table. Here's the menu at Wailulu, bar and grill. And the drinks. Little tables out here that overlook the water. And the seating right around the bar. Alright, I got the chicken wings that are adobo marinated with a soy glaze. And
What are we doing over here, guys?
you got the shrimp salad, looks delicious. The wings are super crispy and delicious. Just enough spice, especially from these peppers. And most of the salad is delicious. Got kind of like a ginger dressing. Very good choice.
So after a relaxing time in the pool and back in the lazy river, we liked Wailulu so much that we decided to come back and see it at night and try some different food for dinner. So that is the plan. We're going to enjoy Wailulu and then go sit and watch the Magic Kingdom fireworks on the beach of the Polynesian, because that will be the best way to end our vacation. Tonight we tried the sashimi grilled peppers and hummus, and they are delicious. And for dinner, we are going to split the burger. It is juicy and oh so good. A definite win. This resort is absolutely beautiful at night, all lit up right out here on the lake with the Hawaiian music playing in the background. You can see the castle so close. We can't wait to watch the fireworks from here. And with that, that ends our night. What a perfect way to end our resort trip.
And with that, after that magical night last night, we are checking out of the Compos Hotel and headed home to see the dog and the kids. Until next time, see you later. Bye.